Welcome to Sunday Prime on Idea TV, where we bring you innovation-driven stories shaping Africa and beyond. I am Cynthia Bassi, and we begin today with a development in Africa's innovation ecosystem. Idea TV unveiled the maiden edition of its Universities of Interest IUI initiative, celebrating African universities leading the continent's transformation through research, innovation, and entrepreneurship. The selected institutions, the University of Cape Town, Cairo University, the University of Witwatersrand, and the University of Mohammed VI Polytechnic in Morocco, were chosen for their outstanding contributions to scientific advancement, applied technology, and social impact across Africa. The initiative recognizes universities that have demonstrated evidence-based excellence in innovation, from health breakthroughs and renewable energy solutions to artificial intelligence and entrepreneurship. According to Idea TV, the Universities of Interest project aims to strengthen awareness of higher institutions as engines of innovation while encouraging collaboration between academia, industry, and policymakers in line with the African Union's Agenda 2063 vision for knowledge-driven development. The first edition premiered on Idea TV on the 7th of November this year, featuring 6-minute documentary segments on each institution. Through this series, Idea TV hopes to inspire renewed commitments to supporting African universities as key drivers of research, technology, and sustainable growth across the continent. Still on Africa's drive towards innovation and sustainability, Tunisia and Morocco have emerged as Africa's top performers in a new global ranking assessing nations' readiness for the green economy. The 2023 Greenplexity Index, released on Wednesday, the 5th of November this year by the Growth Lab at Harvard Kennedy School, evaluates 145 countries on their participation in green value chains vital to the global energy transition. The index measures how competitive countries are in producing green technologies, materials, and industrial inputs, focusing on both the diversity of products that make and the complexity of those products. Tunisia ranks 33rd globally and first in Africa, driven by its strong industrial base in electrical equipment, power systems, and semi-finished metals, while Morocco follows at 58, ahead of Egypt, Mauritius, South Africa, and Eswatini. According to the report, countries that manufacture a broader and more complex range of green products are better positioned to thrive in the global decarbonization race. The Growth Lab's director, Professor Ricardo Hausmann, said nations with diversified green capabilities are best prepared to lead and grow in a decarbonizing world. Globally, Japan, Germany, and Czech Republic topped the Greenplexity Index. From the environment to finance now, where a major Pan-African bank is turning its profits into purpose. Pan-African lender ECOBANK is unveiling a new strategy to invest in Africa's underdeveloped agriculture sector following its strongest financial performance in a decade. The bank, which operates across nearly two-thirds of African countries, recorded an 18% revenue increase year-on-year to $1.8 billion in the first 9 months of this year. Chief Executive Officer Jeremy Awori said the growth was driven largely by the bank's corporate and investment banking division, which rose by 43% and delivered over $500 million in pre-tax profits. Awori said the strong performance now provides a platform to expand into agriculture, a sector he described as one of Africa's biggest opportunities. The Togo-headquartered bank has now developed a focused agriculture plan, identifying key crops and countries to invest in. ECOBANK has also hired agronomists to guide its new strategy, aiming to unlock what the World Bank calls Africa's sleeping giant, the agriculture industry. Let's take a quick break now. Sunday Prime continues when we return.
Abuja, are you ready? for another explosive moment of praise like never before.
It's the Wuse District Youth Ministry together with the Guaripa Youth Church bringing you Praise Concert 2025
with the theme Manifest, with live ministrations of Minister Mike Abdul,
Pastor Sam Alawode,
Minister Grace Oji, Minister Victor Omeche,
and the Surge Crew. Hosts Reverend and Pastor Mrs. Joshua Aladegbaye.
Time 1 p.m. on the dot. Venue Foursquare Gospel Church, Guarimpa Zonal Headquarters, Road 622 opposite Charlie Boy's house. Manifest 2025, where your praise becomes a testimony. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. If you're just joining, this is still Sunday Prime. Now the rest of the stories. WEMA Bank's HACKAHOLICS 6.0 has engaged over 3,000 young innovators and entrepreneurs across 4 Nigerian cities, Akure, Zaria, Ibadan, and Lagos, as part of its drive to foster youth-led innovation and entrepreneurship. The event was held at the Federal University of Technology, Akure, Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, University of Ibadan, and Purple Academy in Lagos. For 4 days in each location, participants took part in intensive sessions covering ideation, mentorship, and pitch preparation, all designed to transform creative ideas into scalable solutions. Each location produced 3 winning teams, including 1 women-led group, who will now advance to the HACKAHOLICS 6.0 Grand Finale for a chance to further develop their innovations under WEMA Bank Support Network. Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of WEMA Bank, Moru said the initiative goes beyond technology, focusing on empowering young Nigerians to think differently and create boldly. He noted that with over 12,000 applicants from 15 universities and more than $300,000 in funding so far, HACKAHOLICS continues to stand out as one of Nigeria's most impactful innovation and youth empowerment programs. And now in the creative tech space, Africa's music industry is taking a major digital leap. A new chapter has opened for Africa's creative economy as SYNCALL officially launches the continent's first end-to-end music licensing marketplace. The platform connects global media buyers with African music creators through a secure quotation request system that simplifies rights clearance, promotes transparency, and ensures fair compensation for artists. Backed by DMCE and Nubian Commerce Group, SYNCALL aims to aggregate 25% of Africa's music metadata and secure over 700 licensing deals within the next 3 years. The platform enriches song-level metadata with cultural context, helping African music gain global visibility while preserving its cultural identity. Following its recognition as second runner-up for the most innovative product at the 2025 AFCFTA Hackathon, SYNCALL is now positioning itself as a catalyst for Africa's digital creative growth, building trust, accessibility, and value for music rights owners across the continent. From creativity to capital, it was also a positive month for Nigeria's pension industry. Nigeria's pension industry recorded a stronger performance in October this year as fund managers took advantage of rising fixed income yields amid subdued stock market activity. The overall average return for the month stood at 1.91%, higher than September's 1.24%, with Fund I leading the way at 2.80%, reflecting stronger gains from equities and long-term investments. OG Pensions Limited emerged as the best-performing pension fund administrator with an average return of 2.32% across all fund categories. The Nigerian University Pension Management Company followed closely with 2.30%, driven by a standout 4.65% gain under Fund I, the highest return across the entire industry. Other top performers included Cardinal Stone Pensions, Pensions Alliance Limited, and Trust Fund Pensions PLC, each maintaining solid growth across their portfolios. The improvement in pension fund performance was largely supported by higher government bond yields and moderate gains on the Nigerian exchange. Fund I continued to outperform other categories due to its exposure to equities, while Fund 4 tailored for retirees, remained conservative with lower but steady returns. The October performance highlights the growing role of strategic asset diversification and risk management in sustaining value for pension contributors. And away from finance to the global technology stage where Europe may be rethinking its landscape AI rules. The European Union is considering scaling back parts of its landmark Artificial Intelligence Act amid growing pressure from major United States technology companies, the Trump administration and European tech industry groups. The move follows widespread criticism that the world's most stringent AI legislation could slow innovation and competitiveness across key sectors. According to reports, industries from banking to energy have voiced concerns over the complexity of the framework, while a recent survey by the App Association Foundation found that nearly 60% of small European tech firms experience project delays due to regulatory uncertainty. Fewer than one-third of those businesses said they were confident about meeting the new compliance standards. If the EU goes ahead with the changes, it would mark a major victory for big tech and the United States, which has advocated for fewer restrictions to accelerate artificial intelligence development and maintain a lead over China. Analysts say the adjustment could also strengthen Europe's position as a global technology player with reduced red tape and increased public investment, driving innovation across the continent. Before we call it a wrap, let's take another glance at the headlines. We brought to you that IdeaTv unveiled first edition of Idea Universities of Interest, celebrating Africa's leading centers of innovation. And Tunisia and Morocco lead Africa in Global Green Competitiveness Index. ECOBANK unveils new agriculture strategy after strong revenue growth. And WEMA Bank HACKAHOLICS 6.0 empowers young innovators across 4 Nigerian cities. While SYNCALL launches Africa's first end-to-end music licensing platform. And Oak Pensions and Nigerian University Pension led Nigeria's pension fund performance in October, while the EU considers softening AI Act to stay competitive in global tech race. We have more updates across our social media platforms. Do well to connect to the handles displayed on your screen. I am Cynthia Bassi. Thank you for your time.